welcome to the Key of Truth Academy YouTube channel. My name is Glenys, and in today's video I'm going to talk about emotional management. So the management of our emotions is key to life because our emotions are our responses to everything that happens in life. And oftentimes we're so busy getting things done and just dealing with daily life that we don't stop to think, what are the beliefs we're holding? And a lot of our beliefs are unconscious anyway, so our emotions are our connections to our beliefs. And so when we're having negative emotions, they are sources of information to show us that something's going on, and our mind, body, spirit is giving us a signal to say, hey, something's not quite right here. And so when you can see your emotions as a source of information, then that gives you the tools you need to decide what you need to do next. And so, a simple example is where somebody does something that you don't like and it makes you angry or frustrated. And when you stop and think about it, why have I been so angry and frustrated over this act? Then it may cause you to realize that somebody is transgressing a boundary of yours or is doing something that you don't like. And so then once you have that information of why you're having that emotion, then you can decide on what action to take. So that may be, you might like to communicate to that person openly and honestly about how you feel and what emotions you're feeling and why, and ask them to take a different action. And so your emotions are then acknowledged and expressed, and then you've taken action on what that emotion is telling you. So it's really a source of information about what's going on inside of you, and particularly when you're too busy to even notice what's going on for yourself. And especially in the moment, sometimes it can be hard to really figure out what's going on. And so our emotions are a really good sign to show you to stop and just really pay attention. The other thing about emotional management is when you don't acknowledge and express your emotions. It's like they get backed up like a traffic jam. And so it just builds up and builds up and builds up. And that's when it can turn into a situation where you start blowing up and getting really angry because there's such a back up of emotions that haven't been dealt with that it starts to cause pressure, and that pressure builds up and up. And that's when you have people that just go off their rocker over nothing, or, just blow up, over a small little thing. And it's because they haven't taken time to listen to their emotions. And in the emotional management e-course that is going to be released on the 30th of November this year, I provide you with a step-by-step process on how to manage your emotions and use them as a valuable source of information rather than something to be afraid of. And sometimes people avoid their emotions because they're too big, too intense, too huge. There's too big of a traffic jam backed up. And so it's about starting with just the first emotion that comes to mind and processing that, and then the next one, and then the next one. And then as you get into the practice of it, you can start clearing out that traffic jam of unexpressed emotions. And eventually it becomes a free-flowing motorway again. And so this is the e-course highlight for the week. And next week we'll be highlighting the e-course on energy management. So feel free to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more about that. Mōri ora and soul blessings to you.